Shrinkflation is frustrating shoppers, Uber is delivering weed, and this Halloween will likely be much as it was before the pandemic. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top headlines from CSP Daily News and Winsight Grocery Business. I'm Heather Lally, Editor-in-Chief of WGB.
And I'm CSP's Editor-in-Chief, Steve Holtz. Consumers are paying the maximum for the minimum more and more these days as companies are reducing the weight and quantity of products in their packaging, but they're keeping prices the same. This practice has been dubbed shrinkflation, but not even half of consumers are aware of it, according to a new report from Kroger's retail data science, insights, and media company, 8451. Of shoppers surveyed for the latest consumer report, 29% say they have not noticed any categories that are shrinking pack sizes. But the 45% of shoppers who have noticed shrinkflation said they will buy different brands that haven't reduced their size.
In a first, Uber Eats and online cannabis seller Leafly are partnering with local retailers in Toronto to deliver cannabis straight to consumers' homes. This will be the first time cannabis delivery is available on a major third-party delivery platform, according to the companies.
Just slightly more than half of consumers plan to hand out Halloween candy this year. That compares to 62% in previous years, according to a survey by Numerator. Of this year's holidays, Halloween is projected to be the most normal, with the lowest expectation for inflation or COVID to affect their plans.
Mexican grocer Northgate Gonzalez Market is opening a new store in Santa Ana, California, early next month, while closing two nearby markets around the same time. The company has spent more than $25 million on the new store, a former Stater Brothers location. The two smaller stores slated to be closed are also in Santa Ana. Northgate said it also plans to open another store in the area at, quote, a later opening date.
Yesterday, we told you about Arco Corporation acquiring the Pride convenience store chain in Massachusetts. The company is now touting the deal as demonstrating its ability to continue its decade-long growth momentum. The Pride store deal is the second major acquisition by Arco since it secured a $1.15 billion commitment from a real estate investor to fund growth of the convenience store chain. CEO Ari Kotler says the company has a long runway to continue its aggressive growth.
In a premium report, CSP editor Chuck Yulee visited Circle K's new urban C-store format on Chicago's North Side. With units about half the size of its traditional standalone stores, Circle K hopes to reach walk-in traffic rather than those pulling up in a car to fill the gas tank.
Philip Morris International increased its offer to buy Swedish Match by about 9.4% from its initial offer in May. Because of the appreciation in the U.S. currency against the Swedish krona, though, the total value of the deal is roughly unchanged at about $15.8 billion. Swedish Match, who makes cigars and smoke-free products like Zinn, has until November 4th to accept the offer.
Dispensed beverage solutions producer Sunny Sky Products has entered into a definitive agreement to acquire Good West Industries from Palladium Equity Partners. Good West makes and supplies beverage solutions such as shelf-stable and bag-and-box coffee creamers, cold brews, and iced coffees. Meanwhile, Sunny Sky markets hot, cold, and frozen dispensed and beverage enhancer products for the C-store and food service channels. The acquisition is expected to close before the end of the year.
David Chavern has become the new president and CEO of Consumer Brands Association. That's effective January 3. Chavern joins Consumer Brands from his role as president and CEO of News Media Alliance. Consumer Brands represents 73 CPG companies with nearly 2,000 brands from industry sectors including cleaning, personal care, food, and beverage products.
Love's Travel Centers has added single-serve Copa di Vino wines into 70 stores in Texas. Copa di Vino, owned by Splash Beverage Group, produces wine by the glass. It launched with multiple appearances on the television series Shark Tank and is known for wine without the need for bottles, corkscrews, or a glass.
Candy and wine, I'm in. Well, I think that does it for today's episode of Retail Daily. You can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and other locations for your daily dose of retail news. And for more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News or WinsightGroceryBusiness.com. I'm Steve Holtz.
And I'm Heather Lally. Have a great day.